It's now almost the end of day 3, and thanks to some heroic work by Phil and the diggers, the Broch has got one last surprise for us.
We thought that we had possibly a hint of an entrance coming through these big stones. So we thought, well, if this is an entrance, it ought to go right the way through the wall. Right. So what we did was we opened up this trench here.
Right, but this is your outer wall here, isn't it? Carrying out
precisely. So this is not the main entrance.
Right.
What it is an internal entrance coming through from the inside of the building into here. Now the question is, where does it go? So we think that maybe, or we thought that maybe it would go this way. Yes. We dug there.
Fantastic.
And look what we've got, a set of steps.
Yeah, these are your steps that you would have walked up into the higher galleries, so just walking up here.
That would have basically taken you up to first floor level, so you're sort of walking around between the walls up at the first floor of the Broch.
These stairs would have led you into the very heart of the Broch. A warm, dry living area protected from the extremes of weather by a sophisticated architectural design. The Broch would have towered over this terrain, its mighty double walls defying the frequently harsh, hostile conditions of the western coast of Scotland. And yet no one can say for sure why it was built. But that hasn't stopped our team coming up with their own theories for this enigmatic building.
Wherever you went in that community, whoever you were, you'd always see that tower. It's a pillar of strength that it's a
sanctuary.
It's sanctuary. It's something which makes you feel secure.
What you're saying with the Broch is we've got the community here, we've got this area of land, it's ours, we can defend ourselves, we can defend our wives and children. You come raiding into us, we'll put our wives and children in here and we'll come out with our swords, spears, whatever and take you on.
Basically, I think what they are sort of very, very flashy monumental farmhouses where the sort of local social elite are likely to have lived.
It's a machine. The building works as a controlled atmosphere. And the more height you have, the more you can build in and get the temperature regulated, keep it hot all the time, or in the summer, if there is a summer here, you can cool it off as well.
I think the jury's out on what they're used for. I think it changes throughout Scotland. You can't just have one picture of a Broch.
Do you have any idea that the Broch and all the other things that are up here would have been so complex?
I had no idea at all. It's a very complicated site.
It's a beautifully made thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Well, a huge amount of labour looks to.
Pity it's not still here, really. It would have been a fantastic focal point for Applecross.
Absolutely. Yeah.
When we first started to unpick this huge pile of stones in the pouring rain, the thought that we might actually be seeing structures there by day 3 seemed optimistic, to say the least. But thanks to some epic hard work from our diggers in frankly atrocious conditions, we can now see things that are clearly corridors and stairs and massive walls, the key elements of a Broch.
Hello, my name's John Gator. Time Team is fan-funded by Patreon. This vital support helps us to make new episodes. Joining Patreon gives you access to exclusive interviews, 3D models and masterclasses, plus lots more.